You are jamming with the hardest DJ on the planet.
They called it winning the race. 8 pages, and Black Americans are not on a single page, not once. Give me 30 seconds. This one is wild. Read the name again. Winning the race. They picked that name, the biggest plan for the future of money. A black group in Washington ran the numbers. If this plan goes the way they wrote it, black families will lose $43 billion every single year by 2045. $43 billion. That is $1,000 a year out of every black home in America. Your kitchen money, your child braces, your mama's medicine, your grandbaby's college, gone every year. By 2035, AI is going to decide who gets the loan, the job, the hospital bed, and if we are not in the plan today, the machine will not see our children tomorrow. Here is the part nobody is saying. They knew. The same black policy group told them in March. The White House wrote the plan the same way anyway. That is not a mistake. That is a choice. There is a playbook for this. Most of us have never seen it. Wake the frick up. This to every black woman who is still trying to figure out her next move. Then comment the word voice if that woman is you. Let's freaking go.
Share Radio TV.
You are jamming with the hardest DJ on the planet.
And the U.S. military is so badass, and all of our bases are destroyed. And because Trump and Hegseth and Lil Marco and Witkoff and Kushner are so wildly insecure, we can't even have a free press anymore that reports this to us. This is so disgraceful.
It is. And you also hear Pete Hegseth from his briefings going on and on against the media when they report and talk about death of American soldiers. He gets mad about that and says it's unflattering to the president. And I was reading an article that the government is trying to buy up satellite images that show the destruction of U.S. bases because they don't want the American public to see it, because this war is unpopular to start with. And you add the trillions of dollars that's going to take to rebuild this stuff. It's really a staggering defeat for the United States.
There is a bombshell CNN investigation, and it is revealing how the war in Iran has resulted in unprecedented destruction of United States bases in the Middle East. Let's play the clip.
We can reveal that strikes damaged at least 16 U.S. installations across 8 countries. According to our analysis and sourcing, that's the majority of American military positions in the region, and some of them are virtually unusable now. A U.S. source familiar with the situation told us that they'd never seen anything like this at American bases, that these were rapid, targeted strikes using advanced technology.
Okay, this is really stunning. Especially because we are just now hearing about all of this. And the fact that this president has gone into war at the request of Benjamin Netanyahu in Israel, and he has not had his joint chiefs at the table who advised not to do this. And our investment and all of these military bases come at great cost to the American public. We have an out-of-control deficit. We have an electorate that doesn't have health care. We have an electorate that's drowning in debt, yet we constantly save corporations and bail them out, welfare for corporations. And then all of this investment that we had to sacrifice for, no, you can't have this, we can't afford it. No, you can't have that, we can't afford it. And all of the, we support our troops, and the U.S. military is so badass. And all of our bases are destroyed. And because Trump and Hegseth and Lil Marco and Witkoff and Kushner are so wildly insecure, we can't even have a free press anymore that reports this to us. This is so disgraceful.
It is. And you also hear Pete Hegseth from his briefings going on and on against the media when they report and talk about death of American soldiers. He gets mad about that and says it's unflattering to the president. And I was reading an article that the government is trying to buy up satellite images that show the destruction of U.S. bases because
you are jamming with the hardest DJ on the planet.